Okay, right here, I want you to cross out the equals 0. That's up here. Because I don't need you solving the equations. I just need you factoring these. And now, you're going to get burned here if you do not do the GCF. Okay, because you see there are 1, 2, 3 terms, but you need to do the GCF because there is a GCF. It will not be just one. Okay, so 3 terms. I know the setup is the greatest common factor. And then I'm going to do my T. Okay. All right. So I'm going to want to know what A equals. Okay. So my greatest common factor. Okay. Do I have the negative in front? No. Do I have X on everything? No. But 9, 66, and 21 have a GCF, and it's not just one. Okay. 9, 66, 21. The GCF's 3, okay? So it is not just 1, it's 3. But it's not 3x, it's only 3. So what I need to do with 3 is pull that out, but just 3, not 3x. So then I go up here and divide all 3 of them by 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so 9 divided by 3 is 3. But one thing you have to look at, I'm not dividing by x, so none of the x's cross out. None of the x's are going to be changed. That needs to stay x to the second behind that 3. Okay, minus 66 divided by 3 is 22. And then that x stays. 21 divided by 3 is 7, so plus 7. So I need to see that x squared and x still there because since I was not dividing by an x, that x second stays x second and that x stays x. Okay, so that's a little bit different than what you're used to. Okay, now if I have 3 terms that actually have a GCF, and after I get that GCF out of there, I'm going to cross that off because I do my ABC from here, not from up here. Okay, that's another thing you have to get. So again, I take A times C. So A is positive 3 and C is positive 7. That makes positive 21. So that is going to be a sum of 22, okay, because of here. 21 divided by 1 is 22. 21, 21, 21. 21 divided by 1 is 21. And 21 plus 1 is 22. Okay, so I have my minus there. The 22 is minus, so it's going to be minus 21. And a sum means they need to match, okay. Now, A is 3x squared, okay? So, again, if it ain't 1, we better make those. So, let's take your 3, break up the x squared, x, and then minus 1, minus 21. Now, if you punch 3, 1 into the GCF calculator, it's just going to say it's 1, so you can drop that. If you punch 3, 21 into the GCF calculator, you'll get 3. So you divide them both by 3. Okay, and that's 1x minus 7. Now, one thing, you need to look outside. What was your GCF that was out here? 3. That 3 needs to be dropped down alongside there. So it's 3 times 3x minus 1 times 1x minus 7. Okay, because 3 times 3x is 9x. 9x times 1x is 9x squared, which is what I started with. So remember to your GCF, pull it down. Okay, the next one, 3 terms. So GCF, I'm going to underline those. Give yourself more room than what I gave myself. Okay, so my greatest common factor, I do not have the negative in front. I don't have x on everything. And if I go 6, 10, and 4 into the GCF calculator, I got 2, okay? So GCF's 2, but not 2x, okay, just 2. Now, once again, the x to the second and the x are going to stay the way they are. Okay, so 6 divided by 2 is 3. X to the second minus 5. X minus 2. Okay, now, after that's done, we are going to cross those out because I want to run my ABC from here, okay? And I'm just going to forget about that 2, okay? I'm just going to look at these 3. Okay, so A times C. So positive 3 times negative 2. Okay, that's negative 6. So it's negative. We're looking for a difference that equals 5. 1, 6. Got it. Okay. Can stop there. Okay, so I've got minus 5, so you get minus 6, and it's different, so they won't match. Okay, now A is 3x squared. So I make 2 parentheses, and all you do is lead off with the 3. X squared, xx, then plus 1 minus 6. Okay, so 3 and 1, the GCF calculator, that's not going to work. Okay, well, it works. It just says it's 1, so you can't really do anything with that. 3 comma 6, it's 3. Okay, now it's 3x plus 1 times 1x minus 6, but that GCF that you have right there needs to be pulled down in the front. So it is 2 times 3x plus 1 times 1x minus 2. Really, it's the same thing you did yesterday. There's just a GCF you have to pull out. Okay? All right, next one. 8x to the second plus 68x plus 84. Get rid of these equals 0. I don't want you solving the equations. I just want you to practice your factoring. So 1, 2, 3. That's how many terms we're factoring. So I'd look for a greatest common factor. And after that, I make my T table. GCF, I don't have the negative in front, but I do have x. I don't have x on everything. 84 doesn't have an x, so we go 8, comma 68, comma 84. Okay, so the GCF's 4. Okay, so that means pull the 4 out and then show yourself dividing by 4, but you're not dividing by 4x. Okay. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. The x to the second stays to the second. 68 divided by 4 is 17. The x stays x. Then 84 divided by 4 is 21. Okay? So A, B, C. Okay? So I take A times C. So A is 2, C is 21. Well, that gives me 42, and that's a positive. So this is a sum of 17. Remember, cross this out because when I do the ABC, I want to go from here, not from here. Okay, 1 and 42, no. 42 divided by 2 is 21. 2 plus 21 is 23. 42 divided by 3 is 14. There it is. Okay, so plus 17. So we got plus 14. And sum means the signs match, okay? So A equals 2x squared. So I need to make 2 parentheses. Okay, so 2, x, x, and then you just put plus 3 and plus 14. Okay, 2 and 3, the GCF's 1, so I just drop it. 214, the GCF's 2, okay? Okay, so the GCF of 4 corner, bring him down. So 4 times 2x plus 3 times 1x plus 7. Okay, and then the last one, 24x to the second plus 96x plus 90, okay? Okay, so GCF, I do not have the negative in front. I don't have x on everything. 24, 96, and 90. GCF here is 6, guys. Okay, so 6. Pull your 6, and then show yourself dividing. Again, if I'm going to repeat, just like I have on every other problem, you are not dividing by 6x, only 6. So the x seconds, the x's stay. So that's 4, and that needs x to the second power behind it. That's going to be 96 divided by 6 is 16, and that needs x behind it. 90 divided by 6 is 15, okay? Now we can cross that out. Okay, so A times C, so 4 times 15, okay? That's positive 60, and that's a sum of 16, okay? 1 plus 60 is not 16. 60 divided by 2 is 30. That ain't 16. 3 and 20. No. 60 divided by 4 is 15. No. 60 divided by 5 is 12. That's 17. That doesn't, being close doesn't count. It's got to be exact. 60 divided by 6 is 10. Okay, I got it. It's finally. Okay, so I've got plus 16 on the B. So plus 10, sum, got to be the same. Okay, so there we have it. So A equals 4x squared here. So 4x, x, and then plus 6 and plus 10. Okay, 4 comma 6, the GCF's 2, so that's 2x plus 3. 4 and 10, the GCF's 2, and that's 2x plus 5. Okay, and then the 6, remember that 6 goes down here. Now you're like, why does the 6 go in there? Because you got to understand, if I'm not going to do it, but if you have to multiply this out, it's got to equal what you started with at the very beginning. Well, 2x times 2x is not 24x squared, but if you times it by 6, it will be. Okay, so that's why you need to bring the 6 out.